Both players gunning for their first ever CTM Masters event victory. Only one of them can make it to the semifinals. And we are about to determine which one of them it's going to be. Tristop and Sidnev in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Vandy being called a little guy. Is it April Fools? Yeah, see, this is... So you get Kingsman to do your dirty work for you, Vince. It's a very smart acquisition, bringing the Kingsman cinematic universe into the CTWC extended cinematic universe. See, now you've got your... You got your little guy there that can do all the dirty work. Cousin Avi redeemed the no tickling the controller voice this stream. We're not even in danger of doing the no tickling the controller voice. Vandy is not little. That's all I got. Oh, why don't you make fun of my psoriasis now, Vince? Oh, no. That's it. All right, we are underway here in game number 1, round 2, Tristop and Sidnev. And Tristop is like half not on the screen. He totally moved on me, so I gotta move his camera back in. Apologies for that. These Tetris players, very mobile. They're moving around all the time. Unlike me and Kingsman, who just are totally immobile. K9 watching Tetris is gifted a tier 1 sub to Classic Vamche. Thank you very much, K9. Classic Vamche, enjoy your emotes, including the GG emote, which you guys have a very similar one. It's very, very suspicious. Interesting. 209 Sidnev, 150 for Tristop. Tetris Tristop 220, 255 for Sidnev. I kid Vince because I love Vince.
Why does the commentator always talk bad about CTWC? Aren't they friends?
Yes, we are friends. And we prefer doing things our own way. So there's that. 289 for Tristop, 326 for Sidnev, where it is about 4 in the morning. All right, Tristop in spot of bother. Trying to uncover that right side. Would love a quick long bar. Gets the quick long bar. Uncovers that series of gaps over on the right side. Sidnev, meanwhile, not slowing down at all. Tetris after Tetris. 400,000 for Sidnev. 301 for Tristop, who is still burning up near the top of the box here. Trying to get pieces to the left and right. That's what you need to burn things down. You need pieces, you need material left and right to burn against. So you got to throw it there when you're in trouble. And Tristop is out of trouble and is now Tetrising 374 for Tristop, 447. Sidnev now trying to fill out her left side of the board. And Tristop going to top out here on 18 at 374. And Sidnev is good in game number 1. So a shocking exit here in game 1 from Tristop. Sidnev, you should top out before you get an unintentional top out. There you go. Now you can take an intentional top out and not hurt your stats. Tristop says, nah, that 18 stacking was so bad. Let's get these players some new pieces as soon as Sidnev is ready. All right, well, we're not going to mullin this all the way to 39, right? There's a lot of delay. I mean, I did refresh the... All right, let's get these players underway. Game 2, Sidnev up 1-0 over Tristop. 3-1 Tetris. Oh my God. That's quite the company there, Curie. Sidnev with her 1 pushdown point. The last time that these players faced each other, as far as I can tell, appears to be CTM April 2024. Sidnev knocked Tristop out. In round 2 of that April 2024 Classic Tetris Monthly, and actually in CTM, it appears, at least in Masters, it appears that Tristop has never beaten Sidnev. There was one matchup in April 2024. There was one in January 2023. There was another one in May 2021. Sidnev won every time. Hey everybody, it's your old pal, vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthly Tetris. Thank you, and have a nice day. Tetris for Sidnev, 187, 206 for Tristop. Shaking his head like a DAS player, and yet is rolling here. T-spin for Sidnev, 250, and Tristop Tetris, 259. Tristop from the United States of America. Sidnev from the Netherlands. That sounds like a place you don't want to get lost, right? Oh, I got lost in the Netherlands. Or it sounds like a place where you get kicked, right? Oh, man. She kicked him right in the Netherlands. You know? All right. 286 from Sidnev. 306 from Sidnev. There's a nice, I almost called it a king tuck, but a key tuck. But Kingsman loves that tuck so much, they should just call it a king tuck. It sounds like a place where you never grow up. True. It's about a Peter Pan. Yeah, they probably speak some kind of weird language like, I don't know, Dutch or something there. Like just some crazy language. 355 Sidnev, 357 for Tristop. All right, there's a tuck for the T for Sidnev and a Tetris 401, 403 Tristop. Super close right now, same line count, 2,000 points. Oh, Tristop getting a bunch of S's, and they're not great for his board at all. I mean, they're hardly good for anyone's board. But for his board, they were not good. And the game continuing to feed players S's. There's a Vitz for Sidnev. Seems like Sidnev able to handle those S's a lot better than Tristop did, just because of the configuration of the board. But getting it flattened out, straightened out. All right, Sidnev's 9 is pretty high here and gets a long bar over. Sometimes you see that from Tristop a lot. Sometimes overbuilding on that column 9, but this time able to get the bar over and aspire here for Sidnev with these red Zs, the red Zs. Thanks for the raid, Colin. Party of 10. Sounds like a record-breaking Classic Tetris Wars stream, so congratulations. 544 Sidnev, 523 Tristop. I just can't stop today. I just cannot stop. I can't stop. It was basement battles. Oh. Well, clearly that's an underperforming basement battle stream for sure. Usually a ton of people there. 590. Go check it out. I mean, there's so many great events where even if you don't want to commit to playing a tournament, you can play just kind of pick up games. You know, we pioneered the format with Tetris Deathmatch back in 2018, and there have been a million variations, and so there's just a bazillion places to play pickup games of Tetris if you're just not ready to play a tournament. Check out, you know, basement battles. And well, Tetris Friendly is like a closed list now. 663 for Sidnev here on 19, 582 for Tristop. But yeah, check it out at CHRISTM on Twitch. I feel like Colin needs a catchier Twitch name, don't you think? I mean, it's hard to... It's like you got to remember, oh, you know, it's like his name, so you don't want to say his full name out loud, but you got to spell it out every time. Tristop here, problems with those L pieces. Poyo says, roast me now, Vandy. Oh, no, I can't do that. I'll have the whole LATAM community after me. $654 Tristop, 801 for Sidnev. Arbaro says, no, I think the best way of getting your feet wet in the community is by immediately committing yourself to schedule 8 matches over the next month. True. I mean, it's hard to roast Pollo because he's just a winner at life. You know, I can't do it. There's nothing to roast. He's got a great life, great attitude. You know, he's doing things well. I mean, it's just hard to. How do you roast Pollo? 929 Sidnev, 783 Tristop. I mean, I guess, you know, you just kind of rub it in olive oil, salt and pepper, maybe a little sage stuffed in there. But other than that, how do you roast pollo? I don't know. Well, I guess maybe adobo, right? That would be good. And plus, I don't know Pollo that well. See, I can only roast people that I know really well. And plus, that are older. You can't roast young people. They can't take it. But the older people can take it. We've seen a lot, man. 896 for Tristop. Sidnev with the max out. A72. So a big lead for Sidnev here in game number 2. And a Tetris down for Sidnev, 1.1. That is going to bring the stack down to a safe, workable level. Vandy, are you calling young people snowflakes again? I guess I am. I guess you caught me. No, I'm usually not that way. I don't know. Something's crazy today. Because I like young people. You know, I don't complain about young people. I think people are individuals. So, yeah, that's a dumb thing to say. B88 for Sidnev, A56 for Tristop. So, big lead here for Sidnev. Tristop trying to cut into this lead Sidnev ahead by 10 lines. Tristop trying to bring this down with that left side is a problem. Can't get the bar over. That's going to be an immediate top out for Tristop. B38 and Sidnev is good in game number 2. Wait, what is happening? What did I say wrong? What's wrong with saying I like young people? Nothing wrong with saying that. It depends on context. Yeah, it only depends on context if you're gross. Like normal people, minds don't go there. Sorry, guys. I'm not with you on that one. Where do I stand on Drake versus Kendrick? I am 100% Team Kendrick all the way. Sidnev going for the rollover. I mean, Drake is Canadian, but that's not enough to overcome whatever Drake is supposed to have done, which I don't even really know. So yes, indeed, both players are ready. Sidnev looking to wrap this one up right now. Tristop needs to win to stay in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Someone says Vandy's still listening to his 90s alt rock mixtape. Hardly. I'm the person who's sick of that when someone put like I'm supposed to like that. So like when you hang out with people, when I hang out with people like my age and then they want to put that on, like I'm like, oh my God, I cannot listen to that over and over. Like how many times can you just listen to the same song in your life? Like how many hours have you spent just like, oh, I gotta hear. I don't mean, you know, whatever. Like they're fine songs, but it's like over and over. Like enough already. Move on. 24,000 Sidnev as we get underway. 52,000 Tristop. I mean, it's fine, you know, but like people who just listen to the stuff that, you know, was popular from when they were ages 13 to 20. Like, don't do that. So I don't know. My musical listening is all over the place. I don't have one genre or one era or anything like that. It's all over the place. And I go through, it's more like I go through, you know, little mini obsessions, you know, so. Like, I don't know. Last month, I just listened to like everything that Buddy Rich ever did. You know what I mean? That was my most recent one. Uh, 173 for Sidnev, 196 for Sidnev, 97,000. I mean, probably what I've listened to most in my life now at this point is Flex Style. Like my Spotify is just not credible because it just like every year it's like, oh, you listen to, you know, 187 hours of Flex Style. Boy, you really like Flex Style. And you can't share your Spotify Unwrapped or whatever at work because it's all Flex Style and you'll be like a weirdo. I don't know. Maybe they have a way to exclude certain artists or songs from your Spotify Unwrapped. Although I'm not even really a Spotify subscriber anymore. Classic Vamche says, Vandy rocks out to Dua Lipa. We all know. I don't know anything about Dua Lipa except that it's like an answer in the it's in the New York Times crossword puzzle all the time because it's very handy words to have as an answer in a crossword puzzle. That's literally all I know. Couldn't name a song. Don't even know. Is that a person? Is that a band? No idea. 289 Tristop, 383 for Sidnev. I honestly don't know. I have no idea if it's a group, if it's a person. It sounds like a duo, right? Like, oh, it's two people. 453 for Sidnev, 340 for Tristop. And it says, Dua Lipa is a British pop singer who does yoga. Oh, that sounds like code for something else. Maybe I will not be checking that person out. There's a Tetris Tristop, 386, 522 for Sidnev. Huge lead for Sidnev. Tristop needs to win this one and needs to cut into this lead at some point, back by over 100,000 points this early. Dua Lipa sounds like a language app. True. So you guys are getting me involved. You're going to get me in trouble with my executive producer. You're getting me involved in all these side things, and it's late. And like all my ability to resist distractions is gone because it's later in the day. And you're going to get me in trouble with my executive producer. Oh, man. We'll just have to mute the commentary. I mean, that's what you should do. If you're going to watch the YouTube, mute the commentary. Please do it. Just never listen. 619 for Sidnev, into 19, gets a Tetris 644, 421 for Tristop. Someone says, what's the best season of The Simpsons? I have no idea. I don't watch that. Tetris Sidnev 697, huge lead, 200,000 points for Sidnev here. Over that now, there's a Tetris Tristop. What were you doing in the 90s? I wasn't watching The Simpsons. I didn't watch a lot of TV in the 90s. As a rule, I don't generally like animation. You know, especially like kind of this modern or contemporary snark animation, you know? These like, oh, you just cut to a thing, make a snarky reference, and then go back to this, like, you know, like Family Guy and Simpsons and Rick and Morty and whatever they did to Star Trek. Like, you know, I don't usually like that stuff. 843 for Sidnev, 667 for Tristop. Don't you dare diss Rick and Morty. Why does it not surprise me that Lapis is a big Rick and Morty fan? $756 for Tristop. Tetris for Sidnev, 940. There's a Tetris Tristop, 834. Kind of cutting into this lead a little bit. It's back by only 150,000 points now. But kind of running into a slowdown up near the mid-top of the board. And opens up that well and gets a bar in. Tristop 875. Sidnev has the max out. Another Tetris has reopened this lead a bit. About 170,000. Vandy is a MASH guy all day. Do you mean the show MASH? Like, I do like it. If you mean the show. Oh, it did get a little preachy. B65 for Sidnev into 29. Tetris 991 Tristop. It ended up getting a little preachy as Alan Alda had more and more control. But the early seasons were great. Sidnev climbing the board here. C15. She's going to have to bring this down. Oh, my word. Oh, that left side is going to be cut off for Sidnev. That's going to be a top out at C27. The target for Tristop, C28. There is a triple. He's got that right side open. He's going to work, trying to keep it open. He gets the bar down for a double. Again, the target is C28. I don't know if he's going to be able to bring this down. This is so tough. So much work to do on the left side of the board. And a couple of great pieces for that left side. Actually is set up for a Tetris, but doesn't want to hold on too long, but kind of holding out. And no, just wasn't able to do much. I don't know if he was kind of all in on it or whatever, but just did not have a lot of options. Was set up for it, and Sidnev is going to outlast Tristop in a sweep, and we'll be moving on. Thumbnail face, hands on head. Thank you very much, Sidnev, for that. If you could do that a little more at the camera, that would be perfect. Thank you very much. Tristop, you did a great job as always, but just ran into Sidnev, who had a slightly better game. So Tristop, of course, one of the GOATs of Tetris, not going to make it through this month. Sidnev did amazing. Let us, let me do the thing. Hold on. Let me do the thing. 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 So there you go. All right. There is your bracket winner, Sidnev. GG's to you, Sidnev. You'll be moving on. Let me go ahead and report this whole dealio. Hey, everybody. This is your old pal, Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly. And I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. Join our Discord server, the largest classic Tetris community online at ctm.gg/discord, and follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.